Hello, my collective. Let's go ahead and just get some messages and advice when it comes to spirit. What do you need to hear as of right now? As always, if you're interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. This is a collective message, so please take it as it resonates to you and your situation. Let's go ahead and pull 3 messages just to kind of get us started, the base into our energy. What does my collective need to hear as of right now? We're going to pull 3 cards. What does my collective need to hear as of right now? 3 cards. All right, we have words of abundance. We have windfall of abundance. And we have declutter. Okay, so the heart chakra, third eye crown chakra, and the throat chakra. I want you to feel the courage behind your voice, okay? I only want you focusing on what it is that you want to happen when it comes to this situation. Whatever this outcome is that you're asking for, whether this be in a career realm and something in the physical and the romance and the spiritual, to me this is I want you focusing on this abundance, okay? And speaking this abundance into yourself, only focusing on that. If you're looking for a job, if you're looking for something in your physical, if you're looking something in the romantical, I want you to declutter when it comes into this. I don't want you to focus on maybe what the reality of the situation is right now, where you could feel some blockages, or it's like maybe in past places where it's been bad relationships. If this is worry about money, that is not where I want you focusing on. I want you focusing on the abundance that you want to come forward. And with this card, it says you have the ability to manifest abundance by choosing powerful, positive words. And so I feel when it comes into this, I want you focusing on the positivity. When it comes into something happening for you, that's what I want you focusing in on, because that's what's going to bring this abundance in, right? And this could be where it's like you're looking for something specific and it's like you don't know how this is going to happen. You don't know how Spirit's going to make this happen or bring it forward for you. And Spirit's like, you have the power to make it happen for you if you focus on the positive. Now, this is all about the heart chakra with this green coming forward. And so to me, this is like, I want you focusing on being able to receive the abundance that you're asking for, believing in it, again, with this third eye crown chakra, where it's like you have that envisionment, you have that belief in what it is that you are asking for. And this could come in many different ways with this coming forward. Let's see, we had a yes. Okay. So we also have pay attention, and this wanted to just fly on out. And this is to me where it says you're being given extra signs. Okay. Both subtle ones and ones that cannot be missed. There will be signs to help you see the best way to move forward and live your best life. Okay. And with that coming forward, I feel like there could be a sense for some of you where it's like you've been asking for something. For those who are looking for something when it comes into career, I'm just feeling this very specifically, where it's like if you've been asking for something, where it's like you're looking for something when it comes to more money, or maybe you've been struggling when it comes into career, I feel like there's going to be a sign, whether this be somebody comes forward and they're like, hey, you should apply for this position, or hey, you should look at this company, or it's like maybe you're really feeling something when it comes into the work realm. Pay attention to that. Maybe this is where it's like it's time for you to start your own personal business, but you're worried about it, right? It's time for you to pay attention. And those with this sign coming out and it says pay attention to signs, I teach this in my classes. I want you guys, my collective, to pick out a sign, a symbol, and ask for that ×3 when it comes to this. And when you see it ×3, okay, that's my confirmation from Spirit that this abundance is coming forward for me, right? And this is collective, so this abundance comes in many different forms, but specifically those who are looking for something in the career realm, it's like pay attention to the signs that you are being given at this moment. Let's go ahead and pull 3 more cards. What else does my collective need to hear? 3 more cards for my collective. All right, we have chaos coming forward. I feel like this is more your mind, my collective, where there's like some chaos, or maybe you're just used to a lot going on at one time. And I feel like it's time for the chaos to end. It's time for you to kind of feel more stable or secure in some things. We have foresight. Oh my gosh, I love that, because I was saying it's time for you to have that envisionment. And we have hunger coming forward. I love this. Okay. I feel when it comes to this is Spirit's way of saying, I want you, instead of to focus on this chaos that maybe you're so used to, where it's like maybe, you know, so much going on at one time or having to figure things out, you know, whatever the case might be. Maybe the chaos is more just your mind of just running wild, of thinking of every possible way that this could turn out. I feel like you're more somebody who can probably think of like the worries or the stresses, like how this could go wrong in 10 different ways. I don't want you thinking about that anymore. What is the outcome that you desire? That's what I want you focusing in on with this foresight coming forward, especially windfall of abundance. And this is coming out in the third eye crown chakra. It is one thing to say it, but it's a whole nother thing to be able to believe it, see it, and feel it. Okay. And that's what I want you to have in there, because I think that's what's going to create, when I say this hunger, it's going to create that drive to get to where you want to be. And it's like, that's where I want to be. I have this envisionment of everything that I want to experience and everything I want to feel, that security, that stability when it comes into this. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull 4 tarot cards for my collective when it comes to this situation. What does my collective need to hear? We're going to pull 4 tarot cards. We have this 9 of Cups. We have the Strength card. We have the Death card. And the 6 of Cups. Okay. I feel when it comes into this, okay, my collective, there might be a moment where it might be a little hard with this Strength card coming forward, okay? And this could be more of your mindset. Again, where it's that chaos type of energy. I feel like that could go into your mindset where it's like, there's always just so much going on, or it's like, you know, how am I going to make this happen? If you're asking for something specifically, I feel like when it comes into that, I don't want you focusing in on that, okay? I don't want you to focus in on the hurdles that you have to overcome, but more on the outcome that you want to experience. Because right here with this Death card, I feel like it's like we're putting an end and it's time for the change. It's time for the transition, okay? With this 9 of Cups, it might be hard to get to your 9 of Cups, but I feel with this 6 of Cups, this is exactly what I was saying, where it's like that stability, that rooted type of energy. Let's go ahead and pull 3 clarifying cards for my collective. What else does my collective need to hear? Okay, the Page of Wands. I feel with that coming forward, this is more talking about like kind of setting your goals and heading towards your goals. And for some of you with this 9 of Wands coming forward, this could be a little hard for you. I'm not going to lie. Okay. And when I say that, excuse me, when I say that, I feel that this could be where it's like this change, this transition, it might be a little hard to get to where you want to be in this place of security, and not in a way where I feel like it's not something you can overcome. And maybe this is more of just like the battle that you feel, because we have this 2 of Pentacles where it's like you go very back and forth. The Page of Wands, I feel like, is where it's like you have an idea of what you want to be, where you want to go, the direction you want to head. But I go very back and forth because I'm very on edge when it comes to things. I think about maybe how hard it's going to be. But I feel with this, it's like there's going to be some change, okay? I'm going to move myself in a very rooted type of area. I feel like this is like I'm trying to help you be secure. I'm trying to help you. And so I feel like there's a sense here where it's like Spirit has been guiding you or trying to give you some guidance in some way, shape, or form. And I feel that you maybe think, I think this goes 2 ways, where it's like you think that this is going to be harder, and that's because of like your mind running wild. Or it's like, even if it is hard, it's nothing that you can't overcome. Like it's like a battle that you're going to be able to like overcome. But I want you to think of the positive. Let's pull 3 or 4 more cards for my collective before we end here. Okay, so we have that 10 of Cups. How is this outcome going to be, I guess? 6 of Pentacles. And I feel like this goes into that signs. The 3 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Wands. Okay, let's pull 3 cards on the 7 of Wands. I feel like that's more of a battle within yourself. Because I feel like Spirit's like, whatever it is, like I'm here to give it to you. The 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. And this could be financially, or this could be like in a fulfillment place, or maybe kind of both. I feel like it's really time for you guys to sit down and really focus on your goals, okay? Overall, where are we looking to go? If you were to talk about a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, what does that look like for you? What does that security, what does that stability look like for you? And not necessarily how am I going to get there, okay? I feel like it's time to get started on something in some way, shape, or form, whether this be in your relationship, whether this be in the physical, whether this be in the career, because I feel like Spirit's like, I'm here to give to you what it is you're lacking, okay? If there is something that's like you need to learn some things, or it's like it might be some hard work, but it's like nothing that you can't overcome. But I feel like you get hard on yourself in some way, shape, or form. Like there's a way of like you get hard. We're going to pull, yeah. See, I was like, I want to pull just a clarifier on this to make sure. I feel like you get hard, like and it's easy, right? Like it's easy to kind of lose that hope. It's easy because of things that you've gone through in the past or things that you've experienced. Yeah. I feel like you've experienced some things in the past with this 5 of Cups coming forward, but we have this Ace of Pentacles. And so I feel like it's like, I have experienced something in the past when it comes into things. And for some of you, there may be a new job, okay? Like there may be a new job that's coming in. And it's like you're worried. Maybe you don't know like exactly what you're going to be doing. Maybe this is like, am I going to be able to move into this position in some way, shape, or form? I do feel for some of you this could be money related. But I feel like it's like, stop focusing on where it is like you feel worried. Am I going to be able to handle this? Am I going to be able to know what I'm doing? But I feel like Spirit's bringing something in for you. And it's like, this is what you're meant to do. And I feel like it's like you have some worry because of some past energy. And that goes into that chaos where I feel like you kind of let your mind run wild. And we're human, so it's natural. But I feel what Spirit is saying is like, don't focus on the worry. Don't focus on the stress. Focus on what it is you're looking to receive. And I want you to have that belief, okay? When it comes into financially, when it comes into physically, when it comes into emotionally, where are you looking to resonate? Not where you're at right now. Where are you looking to be? And for some of you, if this is where it's like you're trying to start something new, and you've been feeling that feeling, like maybe it's time to start your personal business. Maybe it's time for you to start looking for maybe a new home, or maybe you're feeling that itch to move. Maybe you're feeling that itch for something in some way, shape, or form. I feel like it's being placed there from Spirit, and it's like, pay attention to that intuition. Ask for the sign ×3, and once you see it ×3, that's your confirmation. Stop being so hard on yourself. I feel like it's more mentally where it's like you get in that defensive place. Well, what if like I'm going to fail at this? What if I'm not going to be good at this? But that's that chaos type of energy. I want you to only focus on where it is you want to be, where you want to resonate, okay? I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message. If you'd like to book a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Take care.